We are entering a big-time heat wave, and now there are fire restrictions in the Carson National Forest, joining other national forests across New Mexico.
And the problem is, beyond the heat, Eddie, is the fact that monsoon's really not ready to play ball with us yet.
Yeah, it's delayed, and noticeably so. Typically, whenever we get these triple-digit temperatures, especially here in the metro that we're predicting, we should be done with them by this week statistically because monsoon cools things down. That is not the case because of the delayed onset of the monsoon. So right now, we're seeing 103 degrees in areas like Carlsbad, Las Cruces, 96 Silver City. Even in southeastern New Mexico, where we have been seeing a lot of triple-digit heat, it's still relatively hot, but there is some relief within that area thanks to some rain. I'll show you that in just one moment. Otherwise, a heat advisory in effect for all of southern New Mexico. Some areas will be continuous through Thursday. So here's a look at what I'm seeing as far as rain showers go. Lee County greatly benefiting. Carlsbad getting an area of rain now, just sort of pushing toward the east. You can see right there in the Sacramento Mountains, it's hit and miss. We're getting some indications of some rain in Ruidoso, then out toward the southwestern area of the state, some isolated rain showers. Wish we could get some of that isolated rain here. We are standing at a 20% chance for this evening in Albuquerque, but all across eastern New Mexico, the dynamics are there to form the possibility of some severe storms even as we get toward the rest of the evening. So the drought monitor shows that the storms that we had early on did bring some of that much needed improvement, but despite that, Tamara Lopez gives us an update on the fire danger across the state, and in some cases, you might not even need drought for those really strict restrictions to go into place.
With as hot and dry as it is, and then throw in the winds that we're getting and, a few lightning storms, it just made sense.
Celeste Prescott with Carson National Forest is talking about the Stage 1 fire restrictions now in place there.
Any place that you are on the forest, you are not allowed to have any kind of fire that is not in a designated ring that is maintained by the Forest Service.
She says Stage 1 restrictions are a proactive way to reduce the chance of human-caused fires. Right now, Carson joins Lincoln and Santa Fe National Forests under Stage 1 fire restrictions. And the slow start to monsoon season could lead to drier conditions.
Eventually, we're going to see increases in the drought conditions. That means the vegetation's dry and makes everything very susceptible for fires.
Currently, the National Weather Service is forecasting slightly higher temperatures through monsoon season, which lasts through September. And those high temps with slightly less rain than usual is slightly concerning.
I think the big concern comes in is that we typically get about 40% of our annual rainfall from the monsoon season. So it is a good chunk of our annual rainfall that we get here in Albuquerque.
With the wet spring we had, current drought conditions, though, aren't looking too bad. Prescott says the fire restrictions don't have an expiration date right now, but people seem to be acting responsible while outdoors.
We do seem to be seeing a pattern of folks being more responsible out there, and we really appreciate that because last year was a long, hard season on everyone.
Tamara Lopez, KOB4.